Good morning, and welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Richmond. I think this is truly a sanctuary as Mother Nature is giving us quite a show out there right now. My name is Suzanne Short, and I am honored to be serving this community on its board of directors. Welcome to those here and those tuning in. Okay. And those tuning in from near and far. We are grateful to be able to connect with you. If you are a visitor here today, we are so glad that you found us. We welcome and thank you for spending time with us. We are a community committed to being deliberately diverse, fully inclusive, and want you to know that whoever you are, you belong here. Our church was begun in 1833 as a liberal Christian community. We are now a community of many faith journeys and beliefs, guided not by a creed, but by a covenant to uphold shared principles marked by love, respect, and justice. Our faith community continues to work together to put our UU principles and values into action and to build beloved community and serve the purpose of justice for all here in the Richmond community and afar. We welcome you to live these principles with us as you continue your spiritual journey and to stand together with us on the side of love. If you are a visitor here today or new to Unitarian Universalism and would like to learn more about our faith and our community, we invite you to check out our website, join our Facebook group, and reach out by email at membership@richmonduu.org. To stay informed of important news and the many activities occurring within our church community, I encourage church members and visitors to arrive and tune in to our Sunday morning services 5 to 10 minutes early to catch the rolling announcements, and remember to check out our various editions of First News Weekly. Today is a very special day as we celebrate one of our most precious resources, our UU youth. As a parent of 2 young adults who once bridged across this stage, Matthew and Alexandra, known as Alex to some of the youth here, I am especially honored to be a part of today's service. Again, welcome to this joyful Sunday made sacred by us being together, worshiping, and sharing our time with each other. I now invite you to greet your neighbor, then rise and embody your spirit, or remain standing for our opening hymn, We Give Thanks. Welcome.
Please join us in singing the opening hymn. The lyrics will be on your screen. There they are. Great.
Good morning. I am the Reverend Sherman Logan, and I have the honor of serving this great congregation through rains, storms, lightning, power shortages, technical difficulty as its acting senior minister. I'd like to welcome all of you who are with us in person or joining us virtually in this glorious day. Whether today is your first or 1,000th time in our midst, thank you for joining us this morning, and we are stronger because you are with us. I also want to welcome back our partners in ministry, Reverend D.K. Logan and New Beginning. It's so good having you all with us this morning. And behind your masks, I hope to see smiling faces. Okay. Today we are gathered to celebrate an important rite of passage for some very special members of our church. The bridging ceremonies celebrate the transition of youth from high school experience into young adulthood. It is a time for tremendous change and stress for our youth. It's also a time when they may leave our church community to travel to other cities and to higher education or into careers. The bridging ceremony is a rite of passage that welcomes these bright, energetic young people into the rewards and responsibility of adult life. The bridge has two sides. One is childhood and adolescence, when they have become leaders and role models for their younger friends and acquaintances. The other side is scary and a vast frontier of the unknown, full of boundless opportunity and challenges. We, the adult members of this congregation, also will stand on the other side with our open arms, welcoming them, our minds prepared to mentor them and learn from them as we prepare to share this life together. So now, let us enter into a time of worship.
Good morning. My name is Leanne Luskin. I use she, her pronouns, and I have the honor of serving the children, youth, and families of this congregation. For our chalice lighting this morning, we've chosen a traditional children's chalice lighting that we've used for years here. We have the Tolley family joining us by video in just a moment to do our chalice lighting, and I will make the gestures so that you can follow along if you'd like. If the words are familiar to you, as they might be, please feel free to join in.
We light this candle to remind ourselves to treat all people kindly.
Do we have any sound up there?
Because they are our siblings. To remind ourselves to take good care of the earth because it is our home. To live lives full of goodness and love, because that is how we make our world the best place it can be. We light this candle to
Can you hear me? There we go. Thank you. Bring the spirit right in here. I appreciate it. I would like to take a few moments to reflect on the year that we've had with Flame, Family, Learning, and Multi-Generational Enrichment. What a year. The challenges and loss and uncertainty that our children and families have faced this year have been too many and too enormous. And yet, amidst COVID fear and uncertainty, the sudden and heartbreaking loss of our beloved Reverend Jean, we had a fire at Fox Elementary. There were so many personal and collective losses this year, large and small. And our families kept showing up in the ways and when they could. It's beautiful. Our former intern, soon-to-be assistant minister, Lauren Levewood, and I worked really closely with Reverend Jean back in the fall to come up with the idea of Flame. As we came back together, we knew that we wanted our time to be about reconnection, processing that loss and pain, finding joy and gratitude in nature, and the spiritual nourishment of just being together in community. We have played games, sang songs, climbed trees, all while resting on the support of our Unitarian Universalist principles and traditions. We lit our chalice and carried it with us as we hiked down to the rocks at the old pump house. We carried our chalice as we walked the Richmond Trail of Enslaved Africans and laid flowers there to honor and remember those made to suffer. This spring, we've devoted our spirits to exploring the wonder and the gift of trees. Reverend Dave McPherson's dogwood is a big-time favorite, and I really like to think of him being delighted every time we visit there. This has all been so new and so different, and we've had to constantly adjust and refocus, and you know who stepped right in and went with it? Our amazing volunteers. That very first Flame gathering in October, when we had very little idea of who would come or how it would go, our dear Regina Largent stepped right in on the fly to help. Beth and Justin Tolley have repeatedly filled in when others can't make it. Bob Rogers will bring his harmonica or jump in to be the narrator at our winter solstice pageant. Kendra Vendetti and Charles Dorina are so good at telling stories, and Drew Fridley came and led improv for the kids right out in the Memorial Garden. Alex Short strapped on a harness and went ziplining with our high schoolers. That is devotion. It has been a joyful, difficult, magical year for Flame, and I'm really very proud of what we have made of our time together and the community that we are rebuilding for our children and youth. So if you will please join me in thanking our volunteers. Some of these folks stepped in one time this year, and it was a very crucial point, and our gratitude is enormous. Some of these folks committed to a whole season with us. If you hear your name and you are here in person, please join us up front here. The bags have a small gift to show our appreciation. If you are joining us virtually, as we call your name, I hope you can feel our appreciation and gratitude wherever you are. I will get your gift to you. Let's hold our applause until the end, and then we can really show these folks how grateful we are. So I would like to thank Bob Rogers, Janet Goen, Jacqueline Boone, Beth and Justin Tolley, Charles Dorina, Ruth Petrov, Kara Withrow, Kendra Vendetti, Autumn Fair, Helen Lodge, Louise Werner, Grant Honeycutt, Drew Fridley. You want to come on up? You coming up, Louise? Ann Joseph, Alex Short, and Regina Largent. We are so, so, so grateful to all of you. While we are in the mood of showing our gratitude and appreciation, I would like to invite up Eveline Jones and Dorothy Holohan for some more gifts.
Good morning. I'm Eveline Jones, and my friend Dorothy Holohan and I are members of the First UU Quilters. Quilters love to make quilts. Most especially, we love to make them for people we love, respect, and appreciate. For me, there is a spiritual element to making quilts. And if a quilt brings joy and comfort to the recipient, there's a feeling of having shared the love that went into the making. Around the first of the year, the UU Quilters began to talk about making a quilt for Reverend Sherman. It was decided to wait to shop for the fabric at the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Fest held at the end of February. There, Dorothy and I found the fabric and the inspiration for the design at one of the booths, and I confess, we just took over the project because we both really wanted to make this quilt. Other quilters did the finishing touches, and we thank Margaret Stokely and Diane Woodruff for that contribution. Dorothy and I collaborated to design and sew this creation for you, Reverend Sherman, and it is with much joy that we present it to you today on behalf of the First UU Quilters and the congregation.
Wow. I thought it's supposed to be Bridging Sunday. Well, thank you so much, Quilters. I really appreciate your token of love, and I have something to keep me warm at night besides my wife.
We have learned lessons that we don't wait to show people that we love them. So when we talked about giving gifts, this felt like a perfect opportunity to show our love and appreciation for Reverend Sherman, too.
Hello. I'm Jamie Grahek, and I'm reading Where Life Sends You by Reverend Teresa Soto. Where is life sending you? Here, now. Don't flinch. Where will you go? Across the street? to learn the name of your neighbor, across the city to support interfaith dialogue, to witness the practice of neighbors whose faith has different names, uses different words than yours? Is life calling you to come closer to the grief around you, not with words, but with empathy and kind silence? Sometimes there is no fixing sadness, and we must instead weather it. But together, we make the journey much more possible than alone. Where does life send you? To coffee hour to start the brew? To a class to accompany young students in experiencing everything that Unitarian Universalism can be for us, both as individuals and as people practicing together in a community? Go where your heart pulls you. Catch up to that insistent call to the thing that wants for you. The soft place where your talent can rest and your joy bubble up, the sound, the lights, the homeless shelter. The tasks of governance practice with care, as much as lighting any chalice, as crucial as singing any song. There is somewhere you can be. There might not be a parking space reserved sign you can see, but there is a yes for you from the universe. Whether your task is to work or to heal, to rest or to play, it is time to go where life sends you and be who you are meant to be.
Thank you, Jamie. That was lovely. This is the time in our service where we will prepare for our bridging ritual. As we sing this next hymn, One More Step, I would like to invite those of our youth who are present here today to come stand over in this area. If you identify as a young adult, could you please come gather in this area? And then our graduating seniors, as we sing, can you please come join the youth for now? So if you will please rise in body or spirit, and we will sing our hymn, One More Step. All right. Can you hear me now? All right. Fantastic. Bridging is a traditional Unitarian Universalist ritual that means so much to us to honor our high school graduates. This is such a huge period of transition in your life, and thank you for allowing us to honor you as you move through it. You are now standing with those who represent the youth of this congregation. And then as I call your name, I will invite you to walk across, receive a gift, a chalice, to take with you into the next chapter of your life, wherever that might be, so that you can keep the traditions of this faith. Reverend Sherman is here to congratulate you as you join the folks who represent the young adults of this congregation. And then finally, as a closing, we will have a responsive reading for all of us to take part, and the words you will find on the screen there. Jamie Grahek, please accept this chalice as a symbol of First UU's love and support on your journey into adulthood. Jake Pildis, we are so proud of you, and I'm so proud of the ways that you keep showing up, and I hope you take this chalice with you and keep lighting it as you continue to grow and learn. Wes Bowers, please take this gift and light your chalice for your times of reflection, knowing that we are all here supporting you. And Georgia Fryer, may the flame of this chalice guide you and remind you of your many years here at First UU, wherever your next steps take you. And now, if we can all join the responsive reading, you can self-identify and read the part that fits you. Today, we honor the youth among us, you who are stepping beyond and away and toward. Today, we share in your journey and encourage your discovery. Today, you cross this bridge. Go now and explore with wonder. We will support and nurture you. You are the future. Together we share a special place. Together we learn. Together we love. Together we grow. Congratulations. You may return to your seats. Thank you.
To the Bridgers, my beloveds, as you step into your next chapter, we send with you our fondest hopes and blessings. May life bring enough challenge to fuel your dreams, enough affirmation to honor your gifts, and enough nurture to give your spirit peace. May your mind be on fire with wonder and wisdom. May your heart be aflame with love for this life. May your hands be united with purpose. And may your spirit shine with courage and compassion. Believe in your vision, follow your dreams, and always know when you return to this community, your faith community, there's always a home for you, and we are here for you. Blessing upon you and upon this milestone of your life. We bless you. We love you. May your life unfold with joy. Amen. Ashe. Blessed be.
Gotta get up there. Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Wes Bowers. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I'm going to be announced who we are supporting for our Share the Plate. June is Pride Month, and our LGBTQ youth need our love and support more than ever. It is tradition for the youth of this congregation to help determine who will be our Share the Plate recipient for this month. In years past, we have supported the Richmond SPCA, Caritas, and this year we have chosen Equality Virginia for our Share the Plate recipient. Equality Virginia is an organization that understands that LGBTQ Virginians, from youth to seniors, continue to experience violence, discrimination, and disparities, particularly transgender people and people of color. Supporting this work makes sure that they can continue to advocate for legal equality and protection from discrimination in Virginia's employment, housing, and public spaces. As Unitarian Universalists, our values call us to not only welcome and accept people all across the spectrum of gender and sexuality, but also celebrate our LGBTQ siblings. Supporting the work of Equality Virginia is one way to show that. Your gifts will now be taken and gratefully received. Happy Pride Month.
Thank you, Wes. Please look to your screen in a way that you can give to the congregation. And if you want to give cash this morning, the ushers are available with envelopes. And once you leave, you can dispose your envelopes at a basket at the end, at the back doors. Thank you.
I've told you a story and
That was beautiful. I want to thank Dave Robbins and Jamie Kilpatrick for their work with the youth, and our youth singers have put in work every Wednesday, and it is just joyful and fun and such a gift to all of us. So thank you, Jamie and Dave and our youth singers. Will you breathe with me? Sometimes it feels good to take one hand and place it on your heart and the other on your belly. Just settle into yourself. And take a deep breath in and pause at the top. And then let it all the way out. Let's look around and be in this moment. This is the good stuff. This is the first bridging ceremony we've had in 3 years. And the people who have held this important tradition for a very long time are not here. I'm feeling Reverend Jean's absence. I'm feeling Miss Rhonda's absence. It's hard to mark these big milestones without some of the people who journeyed alongside us for a long time. And graduates, here you are, and here we all are. We just keep showing up. We keep trying what we think is the next right thing. Sometimes it is the right next thing, and sometimes it isn't. And then we regroup, we learn the lesson, we lean on our people, and we try again. I think for me, one of the most challenging realizations as I made that transition from youth to adulthood is realizing that adults do not have all of the answers. Not our parents, not our teachers, not our religious leaders. There is no welcome to adulthood meeting where you get the instruction manual or the map. When a global pandemic strikes, I am speaking for myself, I'm looking around for like the adultiest adult to tell me exactly the right thing to do, except none of us have ever done this before. So, to our graduating seniors, welcome to the lifelong process of trying to figure it all out. And I know that some of you have been feeling pretty disconnected from this congregation. When things have been so hard the past 2+ years, this wasn't the community for all of you to find your support and spiritual nourishment. And I hope you can forgive the ways that we didn't know the exact right ways to support you. I commit, and I would ask our congregation to commit, to you and those who come after you to regroup, learn the lessons, lean on our people, and keep trying. I want this faith community to be a place to hold our people when things are really hard. To be the place where you don't always have to show up with your bright and shiny self with a smile and all the right polite words. You can just show up, however you're feeling and with all of your questions. We need you as much, if not more, than you need us. At our 2020 UU General Assembly, we passed a responsive resolution to support and invest in youth and young adults in Unitarian Universalism. This resolution was based on recommendations put forth in the report from the Commission on Institutional Change, Widening the Circle of Concern. This congregation is not alone or unique in our need to recommit to supporting our youth and young adult ministry. It's denomination-wide. That resolution recognized that many youth and young adults, especially youth and young adults of color, have been supported at the surface level without regard for their vision and leadership at a deeper level. This resolution stresses how youth and young adults are not only the future of this faith, but our past and our present, the right here and right now. Our entire faith benefits when we support people raised and formed in this faith. Fun fact, you can look that resolution up online, and there's a whole list of the delegates who brought that before the General Assembly. You know who the second person listed there is? Reverend Jean. Reverend Jean Pupke, there it is. I dream of an active, thriving youth group who makes pilgrimages to Boston, to the UUA, and sites important to the history of our faith. Youth who travel together to General Assembly to participate and make their voices heard in the choices that we make about the larger denomination. I envision beautiful, multi-generational community where our high school students spend time with the younger children and model for them what growing up and into this faith looks like. I believe we can foster strong connections and relationships that stay strong as our youth graduate and start their next chapter, whatever that might be. My work with children and youth and families is deeply influenced by the work of Adrienne Marie Brown, who is coming to General Assembly. That's good news. She tells us to work at the speed of trust. And that idea applies really beautifully, but also a little bit painfully, to the work of building back community with our youth, because we can't rush it. It will take time and commitment, and we will make mistakes. I will make mistakes, but the payoff is a nurturing, trusting, spiritually nourishing community for our youth. That is both a soft place to land when things are really crappy, and a place that lovingly challenges toward growth, so that when our young people cross this bridge from youth to young adulthood, there's this solid spiritual foundation to support you out in this fraught, uncertain, tragically beautiful, joyful world. So in closing, I'm going to share with you words written by Valerie Carr, an activist, lawyer, filmmaker, and founder of the Revolutionary Love Project. She wrote these words to her baby daughter just before she was born to welcome her into the world. And I share them with you, our graduates, and with all of you as we keep showing up in this world and we keep stepping into the next chapter of whatever is to come. You are beloved just as you are. You are worthy of this earth and its seas and skies and the gifts it has to offer, just as you are. And the earth will receive all the gifts you give it, as long as the gifts that you give are given in joy. Let joy in every day, every day. Let joy be your lifeblood. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jake Pildes, and I will be reading Beyond Borders by Rick Hoyt for our chalice extinguishing. Go forth, because we are always going forth from somewhere. Going from our homes, our childhoods, going from our cities and countries, going from innocence to experience to enlightenment. Going into mystery and questions, going into the desert, getting to the other side. Go forth. Leave behind the comfort and community of one place. Head into the anxiety and loneliness of another. Carry with you the love and laughter of this place and let it light your way. Carry with you the wisdom you learned and the good memories. May they give you strength for your journey. And when you have been away long enough, far enough, done what you've set off to do, been there so long, that place too starts to feel like home. Come back. Come back to the one universal, everywhere and every when and every one inclusive home. This beloved community of all creation that you can never really leave. Thank you.
Please rise to sing the closing hymn. 1064?
Wait a minute. As I give the closing words and benediction, I want to once again congratulate our youth who are bridging, Jamie, Jake, Wes, Georgia, and their parents for trusting this faith community with your children, who last time I saw them, they were about 2-3 inches shorter, and now their voices are deep as mine. But it does take a village to raise children, and in this faith community, we are proud of the young adults that you are becoming. And so when you go away to school, start a career, and leave home, always remember this is your home, and come back and see us. And hopefully, because of you all, there will be a better world for us. And I apologize for the way my generation has screwed things up for you all. But we have hope. Okay, please rise for the benediction and closing words. Go boldly. May you be brave enough to expose your aching woundedness and reveal your vulnerability. May you speak your deepest truth, knowing that they would change you. May you sing the music within you, composing your melody, playing your songs with all your heart. May you draw, paint, sculpt, sew, showing the world your vision. May you write letters, biographies, poetry, slogans, graffiti, the great novel, laying bare your words to love and hate. May you love even though your hearts break again. And until the end of your days, may your life be fulfilled with possibility and courage. Now go out knowing that you are blessed. Go in hope, go in love, go in joy, go in peace. And now for our closing hymn, Blue Boat Home.